if this is a domestic violence trial, all day. It's a RICO act. The shit that they talk about on trial is shit that John Gotti did in person. Like, he didn't even hide it. Yeah, I beat that bitch ass. She said, my line, slapped her. Get that nigga out of trouble. I punched him in the mouth. Like, they don't even hide it. And they're charging him, and I use John Gotti specifically for a reason, because John Gotti got taken down by RICO. The same thing they used to take down John Gotti, they're using to take down Puff. Now, I get it, he's a rich guy. He's probably done bad business for a lot of people. I get it. And y'all don't like him. Y'all tired of him saying I'm gonna tell you I ain't gonna stop, and he ain't stopped. I know, I understand the hate. I was once a hater. I'll admit it. When I was younger, I was from the project. You hated everybody doing better than you. And then you realize, well, shit, I could do something about it. And I did something about it. And then hate, I had to let hate go, because I hate someone I want to be like.
Crazy. That's how it be, though. You hate him because you want what he got.
And my thing is, just admit it. I hate, but why do you like about him? And then go figure that out. So I'll be looking at it through that lens. So, yeah, so when people I refuse to participate in.
Don Richard of Danity Kane was torn to pieces by the defense attorney, Nicole Westmoreland. Nicole Westmoreland is Diddy's defense attorney, and she absolutely tore apart Danity Kane's Don Richard in the courtroom while being cross-examined. And it's alleged that Diddy picked this attorney because she is a beast in the courtroom. She picks apart anybody's testimony. So attorney Westmoreland asked Don Richard multiple questions in regards to why she never told the FBI after she's had multiple meetups with them. Like, she met up with them on multiple occasions, and she never once mentioned that Diddy threatened her life. Don Richard's defense to that question was pretty much she couldn't answer as to why she never brought it up. But she also brought up the fact that Don Richard reached out to Diddy's team in hopes that he was going to get her career back on track after leaving Danity Kane and going solo. She needed the help, essentially, because her career wasn't doing so well. So she reached out to Diddy's team to reach out to Diddy to see if he could help her with her solo career. Now, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, I said James Deal in my last video, Gene Deal did mention when he was talking to a TikTok influencer reporter who was present at the hearing, Gene Deal stated that some people are just scared. It's different when you see Diddy in front of you knowing he's incarcerated as opposed to when he's just out here and speaking against him, which I can understand. When you know that man isn't incarcerated, he can literally have anyone do anything to you at any point and you would never know it. But with him being incarcerated, it changes the circumstances a little bit. It gives them a little bit more relief to know that they can speak out on certain things without being attacked. But the prosecution will continue tomorrow, and I will keep you updated on the trial, y'all.
I know they was in the chat running their mouth saying you running from the Puff trial, but at the end of the day, it's like the facts is coming out left and right. Every minute on the minute, you know what I'm saying? So you're not running from it. You spoke of it at Joe shit. You speaking on it here.
It's weird how people are trying to make my stance about Puff and not about the scenario. Yeah. It's like, you know, it's kind of like, it kind of feels like the Trump election. When Trump was running, you know, every TV you turned on, they hated. It was like they hated him. They hated him, right? You turn on The View, Whoopi Goldberg don't say his name. You turn on, everybody hated Trump. Sometimes Fox News even hated him. Why the fuck was he in the election? Why did he win? Let me tell you why he won. Because people that voted for him didn't feel like arguing with y'all people that hate him. They don't want to hear what y'all got to say. They don't believe y'all. They voted for the person that they believed. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like one of the things was like, you know, how I look at it, but it's weird to me how we don't just see this shit is just human interaction between two people, and it works out the same way every time. And it's like, I don't like you, G. So now every time G talk, I hate him. I hate everything he said. I don't even believe him. G can walk up to me and save my life. Hey man, I heard you got a kidney you need. I got to match. And I'm like, nah, I don't trust this nigga. Who is he? That's the world. When it should really be like, well, I heard I shouldn't trust you, so I'm a proceed with a little bit of caution, but I'm gonna get to know you for myself, because there is incentives in you not dealing with certain people. There is incentives. There is a such thing as the defensive player of the year for a fucking reason. Like, yeah, we know, but who's blocking y'all niggas? These niggas that's blocking y'all are the ones that's really making the money. So yeah. And as far as the Puff thing, listen, if this is a domestic violence trial, all day, it's a RICO act. The shit that they talk about on trial is shit that John Gotti did in person. Like, he didn't even hide it. Yeah, I beat that bitch ass. She said, my line, slapped her. Get that nigga out of trouble. I punched him in the mouth. Like, they didn't even hide it. And they're charging him, and I use John Gotti specifically for a reason, because John Gotti got taken down by RICO. The same thing they used to take down John Gotti, they're using to take down Puff. Now, I get it. He's a rich guy. He's probably done bad. He's probably done bad business for a lot of people. I get it. And y'all don't like him. Y'all tired of him saying he ain't, I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to stop, and he ain't stopped. I know, I understand the hate. I was once a hater. I'll admit it. When I was younger, I was from the project. You hated everybody doing better than you. And then you realize, well, shit, I could do something about it. And I did something about it. And then hate, I had to let hate go, because I hate someone I want to be like.
Crazy. That's how it be, though. You hate him because you want what he got.
And my thing is, just admit it. I hate, but why do you like about him? And then go figure that out. So I'll be looking at it through that lens. So, yeah, so when people get like, listen, I refuse to participate in the lynching of anyone with the mob. Why is the mob lynching him? What did he do to the mob? Now, what he did to Cassie, oh my God, I understand it. But what did he do to the mob? Cassie even said, I have some love for Sean. I love the times we had. But what did he do? The mob wants him dead. Fuck Cassie. But the mob didn't want him dead. They hated him because he was winning.
But they're saying Cassie wasn't even all innocent.
Well, she wasn't. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's my point. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up, and I'm never going to side with somebody who's like trying to go at somebody because they don't like him. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. Listen, if he has a domestic violence issue, you want to go after him for that, take it. I'm cool.
Yeah, so this is, it almost seemed like all the stuff we hearing about this, it got nothing to do with what we thought he was on trial for, to the point where I got confused.
I'm waiting for
like, domestic violence.
I'm waiting
okay, that's one thing.
I'm waiting to hear about wires being sent to companies and I'm waiting for that to come up. And they still like, they asking, what color lingerie did you wear? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with a RICO?
I'm confused.
But it's like, but he's famous. This is the biggest trial since OJ. And it's actually, only reason it's not as big as OJ is because OJ was a state trial, which means cameras could be in there. If Puff could have cameras in the feds, oh my God, this is the biggest trial of the century thus far. And no one died. You think somebody's gonna figure No one's handicapped. No one's permanently injured. Like, you gotta remember, the mafia, they was killing folks. Like, I just hate it. And it shows you that. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all know when the police pull you over about something, but they kind of always give you a warning, or they pull you over and they like, you did this. Yeah. I could give you a ticket for this. If you did this, that equals up to 9 months in jail. And you be like, I know it's not. I know you're not gonna really give me 9 months. But they can if they wanted to, right? Yeah. That's what this Puff trial is about. That's what that's for. To give the law power that they need to control someone they can't control otherwise. That's what it's about.
So I was gonna say, Ray, because you mentioned it's like the OJ thing. You think it's gonna be like a series made out of this, like when it's all?
Oh man, listen. I don't know what's going. This is gonna be one of the biggest things of all time. I hope it. I don't really care for. I'm not investing in income. I personally think Puff is gonna get off. I personally think he's gonna do time served. When people always talk about these Fed trials, right? Let's be clear. Thug lost his Fed case. Right. But he's walking the streets. Right. So, you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So, they don't always find you guilty. Right. They get so deep in the trial, they're like, you know what, fuck that, you won. How can we, let's just settle this. That's kind of what it is, so.
Yeah, like, because you keep hearing
By the way, somebody just said this, it's important. What Puff did, I'm glad you said that, Bayin. Hugh Hefner did the same thing. Same thing. Mm-hmm. Hugh Hefner literally was... people will go to the Playboy Mansion and get laid.
That's what they say he OD'd at the mansion.
If Puff is on trial right now, then everybody who worked at Playboy when Hugh Hefner was there, that worked at the house, should be under a fucking... Am I tripping? What's the difference? What's the difference? That's all. That's it. What else we got?
Do you feel from Cassie's testimony do it seem like the government is kind of like puppeting her in this a little bit? It's almost to the point where she just up there answering their questions.
They want to win.
Like,
That's
man,
how
let
they
me
win.
just go have my
That's how
baby
they
get out
win.
this motherfucker.
That's how they win. That's how they win. That's how they win. They play dirty too. We act like they clean. They play dirty. Nigga, they play dirty. That's how they win.
Because you said government want clout too, and I always be
That's
thinking
how
about that
they
shit.
win, nigga. Whoever put Puff behind jail can now go fucking see. Whoever put Puff behind jail could fucking go and run for mayor of New York City. I took down a monster. Bro, the most famous DA in America name is what? Who's the most famous DA in America? That's
Fonnie
easy.
Willis.
Fonnie Willis. Why is she so famous? Because she took down somebody famous. She went after somebody famous. It's something there. What else we got?
Patriots literally just stepping out of court. This is crazy, guys. I was in the actual courtroom. I got in there, my man KK, it worked. Diddy made eye contact with me, looked at me and waved hello. He looked around and waved hello to me. Oh my God, this is crazy. So lots of stuff happening. Don Richard took the stand again. And guys, I hate to say it, the lawyer for Diddy, Miss Westmoreland is her name. She's a bulldog. I told her that. I saw her out in the hallway during a break. I was like, you are good. And she's like, thank you. But I mean, Miss Westmoreland destroyed Don Richards on the stand. I hate to say it, but that's what everybody coming out is going to say, that Don Richard was just totally discredited on the stand. Why? Because she had 8 different meetings with the feds, the government. Oh man, is that Gene Deal?
That'd be me.
Can I say hey to you for a second on my TikTok? Guys, this is Gene Deal. Yeah, I've been reporting on you for a while, man. I'm Secret Service Sam. Guys, this is Gene Deal. Gene Deal, how are you feeling, my friend? Give my Patriots an exclusive. What do you think's going on in there? Guys, Gene Deal is the main man. He's the bodyguard. He has been the one leading the entire front on this Diddy campaign.
That's it, right?
Right? I mean, besides Jaguar Wright, you're the most credible person we have. You're Diddy's ex-bodyguard. Tell the folks, man. You don't want to say much? Come on,
You already
Gene.
did it, Playboy.
Come on, Gene. You're always saying something. Give him something here. What do you think? Do you think Diddy's going to get off, or you think what are we looking like?
I think the prosecution is doing a great job. They need to keep up the good work.
Right.
I think they went real lenient on them because they could have hit them with way more charges
Right.
than they did. And that's it.
What do you think about Don Richard? Miss Westmoreland was like, the lawyer was destroying her on the stand, her credibility. She had 8 different times she met with the feds, and they're like, why did you not mention anything about Diddy threatening your life and all that time? Do you believe Don Richard?
A lot of people are traumatized, man. You know, you got to look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at something that this guy holding their life in their hands.
Right, and that makes a difference.
Makes
Hey,
a
I
big
appreciate you, man.
All right.
Thank you for everything
Yes,
you
sir.
do. All right. Thank you. Guys, that's Gene Deal. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's an exclusive. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you, sir.
I started following you too after when I told you about that suit you had.
Oh, you did? Thank you. I appreciate
Like,
that.
wait, is that Secret Sam? Is you gotta follow? I'm like, okay.
You're the man. Thank you.
Secret Sam, guys.
That's me. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, this was amazing. Just got an exclusive with Gene Deal. I'm getting recognized here. It's so much love here. Hope you guys appreciate my coverage. That should go massively viral. That was Gene Deal, the main security guard for Diddy, and probably the most trusted and believed source. And I just got you an exclusive. Look, everybody's chasing him. Secret Service Sam just has the conversation. Love you guys. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of TikTok.